third inside the ring. Long off, goes back. Will Butler try and maneuver, manipulate down to third.
Slow ball and finds the man at deep mid-wicket. Ends the over, 12 from it, 59 for 3.
Try the new taste. Pepsi.
नया बेहतर सर्फ एक्सेल इसकी स्टेन लिफ्टर टेक्नोलॉजी कपड़ों की तह में जाके साथ
अभी ब्रेक और सीखिए
नया सर्फ एक्सेल दागों का चैंपियन।
Now what's the catch?
500 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर इजी पैसा ऐप साइन अप करके।
So go on, score 100 now.
यूफोन 4G की नई वीकली हेवी इंटरनेट ऑफर जिसके आगे सब लगे हल्का। मिले पूरे हफ्ते के लिए 14 GB इंटरनेट। अभी *270# मिलाओ। पाकिस्तानी नेटवर्क यूफोन 4G के लिए सब कुछ तुम भी कहो।
नया लाइफ बॉय केयर एंड प्रोटेक्ट जो दे जरासीम से 100% यकीनी हिफाजत प्लस मॉइस्चराइजर्स दे स्किन केयर। बड़े ख्वाब बड़ी हिफाजत। नया लाइफ बॉय।
Ice! Well watched. Tichana saw Butler advancing, just pushed it in leg side, cramping Josh Butler for room. It's excellent bowling. Last minute, I reckon he just sees him advancing. It's quality.
Even that, to the toe end of the bat, right at the bottom. No bounce at all.
Tichana's final over. Next and all tournament wickets for Sri Lanka at regular intervals. 3 sweepers leg side.
Good job.
Too long off.
I think Al Morgan maybe could have a look here. Tichana not turning a great deal. If Morgan just stays low in his stance and tries to aim at that side screen, doesn't need to think square the wicket. We all know he's a very capable reverse sweeper, especially, but if he just aims at the side screen and if he gets the length to work with, he might drag it deep mid-wicket. Reverse sweep option is open though for Morgan.
Big pace again. Little one that carom ball that comes back into the left-hander, cramping him for room.
It's not the first time this ball has been delivered tonight to a left-hander and they've been found wanting. A little inside edge going down leg side. Top class bowling this.
Oh, bumps him up again. Really tough to read, Tichana. I know it comes very quickly. We did something the other night and Hawke have got a good analysis on it. Just look for the fingers for the carom ball. Fingers up above on the right-hand side. See the little finger comes, or the middle finger, the ring finger, comes up above the ball. For the genuine off-break, it doesn't. He actually grips the fingers for the carom ball. It's the only little read, but by the time you've seen that, and I couldn't see it at the best of times, but by the time you've seen that, it's almost too late. And that's the carom ball. So we can show you that from home and just the difference that Mahesh Tichana goes through to bowl the carom ball in the off-break. The whole different story trying to read it and play it. Single off the last. It's a terrific spell. Wicketless, but very economical. 61 for 3.
नया लाइफ बॉय केयर एंड प्रोटेक्ट जो दे जरासीम से 100% यकीनी हिफाजत प्लस मॉइस्चराइजर्स दे स्किन केयर। बड़े ख्वाब बड़ी हिफाजत। नया लाइफ बॉय।
सिर्फ Zong 4G पर है गूगल मैप्स बिल्कुल फ्री। अब ट्रैफिक को क्लीन बोल्ड करें और घर जल्दी पहुंचकर मैच देखें। Let's get digital with Zong 4G.
फैसल इस्लामी से मिले महफूज तरीन और तेज तरीन रेमिटेंस जैसी मयारी सर्विसेज।
फैसल इस्लामी बैंक से बड़े मेरी परवाज आसमानों तक।
Push for two here. It's the big side of the ground. Decide against it. They were really unlucky, you would say. South Africa played a good final over against Sri Lanka a couple of days ago. For all money, they looked like they had that game in the bag until Rabada 6 and then a David Miller finish in the final over.
Good job.
England sit comfortably on top. South Africa, Australia, Sri Lanka appear to be the two sides fighting out that second spot. The West Indies not been out there through the tournament. That's away, deep mid-wicket and into the boundary for four. Bottom hand, power.
Yeah, spot on. Bottom hand just coming in. Late doors, just to manoeuvre in the gap. There's plenty of protection leg side. Deep in the crease, we're used to seeing that from Josh Butler. Good swing of the bat. And here in Sharjah, the commitment is good. Doesn't get it out of the screws at all. Welcome relief for Josh Butler in England. 39 and a run of ball.
Yeah. Good again.
Oh, plenty of that. That's six. All the way. The Josh Butler, slower ball. Picked it.
Really good shot. Josh Butler picks the slower ball and just swats it away leg side. Putting his fingers down the left-hand side of the ball. Toe of the bat again. Doesn't matter for Josh Butler. He's such a good timer and hitcher of a ball. Even the toe of the bat carries here at Sharjah. 74 metres. No boundary big enough. Butler putting his foot down here. This is a good move by England. Just try and get a little bit of momentum after the drinks break. Try and carry some 130, 140. Butler is a wonderful, wonderful touch.
I think they've realised that the seamers are the ones they have to target, but probably should be asking Shane Watson this question, but I'll ask you, Nobby, because you've batted slightly higher up the order than I did as well. But I just wondered whether players around the tournament were starting to think about, you know, going to their bat manufacturers when playing at Sharjah and asking for bats with a real low middle, making a little bit more wood at the base of the bat, because the really low bounce really nice shot as well. Beautifully timed. Good work out in the deep.
Well, Josh Butler, one of the cleanest strikers in the game. This is a couple of nights ago against Australia. Mitchell Starc took an absolute pounding. 95 metres. Good technique. Footwork is always good. Very precise footwork. Josh Butler, whether he goes deep in the crease or advances, always seems to get it right. Well, I think most batters, when they come to conditions like this, Dooley, you tend to have a slightly heavier bat and bat with more, I suppose, wood in the bottom. I think that's a given nowadays. That bat there, Josh Butler, is probably about £2.9. Yeah, clean strike of the ball. Not quite dipping Najib Ullah Zadran just yet.
Just jams down on a wide, or what would have been a wide. 14 from the over, 75 for 3.
Dandy clear skip.
बाल संभालेंगे जान से शाइन करेंगे सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स ज़रूरी के साथ गर्मी हो या पसीना वो भी आपके बाल को up to 24 hours shine कपड़े लगे कमांडर पावर शाइन
1 घंटा फ्री रिव्यू रोजाना किसी भी 200 रुपए से जायद के पैकेज पर Let's get digital with Song 4G.
Really no need to take any undue risk now. Butler's done some damage. The last couple of overs have got England into a decent position. Run rate just below 6.
It's a better matchup for Owen Morgan, you would think. The leg spinner, although he does bowl the wrong end very well. Nine from 20, needs to find something. Wants to go straight to the man.
Well, Hasaranga has been the go-to man for Sri Lanka all tournament. Hat-trick a couple of days ago here against South Africa. Bavuma got a long hop, put it straight down Nisanka's throat. And Dwayne Pretorius first up, tries to take on long on. Beautiful moment. Oh, Hasaranga the star. Cracking bowler.
50 for Jos Buttler. Very good innings too. In the context of how tough this has been, the slowest 50 by an England batter in T20 World Cups. Also the slowest for Jos Buttler. No surprise in that. It's been tough, but they've fallen around him while he's stayed.
Yeah, top class, reading the situation, as he often does. Playing the perfect innings in a difficult situation.
Oh, poor delivery. Put away, got what it deserved.
In the last couple of overs, Sri Lanka have been pretty poor with their execution. Seam bowler went to slower balls and went full and got pumped. Now Hasaranga just trying to slide one in around Al Morgan's legs at the front, flicks it out the front. It's a free hit for a man who's really battling to find any form. Full toss on leg stump. Got to keep bowling the ball into the surface, using your googly variation to take it away from the left-hander.
Just swats that straight back over the bowler's head. He wants a piece of it now, doesn't he, Owen Morgan?
Well, he needs to get going. Partnership is good. It's 48. Butler has put the foot down, and Morgan needs to join him. Plenty of batting in the sheds. Moeen Ali still to come. There's plenty of power. Chris Wokes, brilliant all-rounder for England. Liam Livingstone sitting waiting.
8 from the over, 83 for 3.
Premium truffles loaded with smooth cream, coated with thick chocolate all around. Candyland crown.
नई स्वीवी का न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट जिसके एक एक रिज में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
कैंडीलैंड एक्लेयर्स के मजे का जादू चलता जाए। कैंडीलैंड एक्लेयर्स
सिर्फ जोंग 4G पर है गूगल मैप्स बिल्कुल फ्री। आप ट्रैफिक को क्लीन बोल्ड करें और घर जल्दी पहुंचकर मैच देखें। Let's get digital with Zong 4G.
Livingston, Morgan get going. They could get more. How well? Plenty of that from Owen Morgan. And into the crowd. 50 partnership up with that 6.
Well, it's a go-to shot for Owen Morgan when he's a little bit out of touch. He likes charging the pacers. He likes getting down the pitch and getting a bit of momentum in the ball. Lovely timing. He's a wonderful timer of the ball. And when he doesn't try to overhit it, Owen Morgan, when he clears the ropes, that's an excellent shot. Inside out over a wide, long off. Oh dear. Very, very poor effort in the crowd.
It's too high. Probably missing leg as well.
I just wonder, will England potentially go with the left-hand, right-hand combination? Got Moeen Ali, Liam Livingston, more than likely padded up. So it's a deploy that many teams would use here in Sharjah. You use a left-hander. Good partnership. Got a ball by Morgan and Butler. Always nice to have left-hand, right-hand combination. The back end, especially on a smaller boundary here in Sharjah. Wonderful campaign for CSK. We all know how good Liam Livingston is as a ball striker.
Oh, not as good as that. That is clean from Butler. Extra cover as well. Such good timing.
I just think Sri Lanka are getting their plans wrong. Since the drinks break, they've started the ball full instead of slamming the ball on a hard length. It's in the slot, Josh Butler goes back and across. Wonderful execution when you look where his left foot ends up way outside the line of leg stump. Head still, eyes fixed on the ball. Yeah, top class. I think Sri Lanka need to go back to that back of a length, slamming the ball in, back of a length. Trying to extract any inconsistency in the bounce and pace off the surface.
We've doubled their score in 4.3 overs. 10 overs at the drinks, 47. Oh dear, slower ball. Actually surprised Butler in the end. Picks up one.
How that ball isn't on that road, I don't know. Morgan's beautiful shot, advancing, and then Josh Butler. Where's left foot? Miles outside the line of leg stump. Just gives him the freedom. This is a little back. More times than not, that's going to end up on that road.
Straight away had a little chuckle to himself about that. Josh Butler. Good over so far, 2 to go. Oh dear. One got away from Kumara.
Yeah, pace bowlers today when bowling full. 11.4 runs per over. A good length is 4.9, and when you bang it in, it's 8.28. So the last thing you should be doing is going full. Bang away at a good length. Your variations may be a short one. Stay away from that block hole.
Yeah, even at the death, that's the option here. That's it. You can take pace off at that length if you want. Got to bowl it into the surface.
Well, coming to the fore once again, Josh Butler. Started nicely. Found the middle of his blade early doors. Offside, leg side. Equally effective, Josh Butler. Just starting to get into his groove. Last couple of overs, putting it down. Realises now is the time to go. England's go-to man coming up with the goods once again.
Comes up with that. Ends a very expensive over 22 for 105 for 3. 5 to go.
And here's my 100.
पाओ 100 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर इजी पैसा ऐप साइन अप करके
So go on, score 100 now. Hilal Fresh, now new and fresher. आला मयार की अज्जा से तैयार करता हिलाल बिग टाइम केक स्लाइसेस, पहले से बड़े और ज्यादा सॉफ्ट.
यूफोन 4G की नई वीकली हेवी इंटरनेट ऑफर जिसके आगे सब लगे हल्का. मिले पूरे हफ्ते के लिए 14 GB इंटरनेट. अभी *270# मिलाओ. पाकिस्तानी नेटवर्क यूफोन 4G के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही तो हो.
नया लाइफ बॉय केयर एंड टेक जो दे जरासीम से 100% यकीनी हिफाजत प्लस मॉइस्चराइजर्स दे स्किन केयर. बड़े ख्वाब बड़ी हिफाजत. नया लाइफ बॉय.
Spin left for Sri Lanka. Hasaranga has got 1 over remaining. He's been excellent so far, 2 for 13. Deekshana has bowled out excellently as well, none for 13 from his 4. But it's the seamers of whom England will ask some questions, Russell, in the final 5 overs.
And it's beautifully set up with Butler playing himself in, taking it slow. They had an idea of what score they need. So these are the Sri Lankan bowling options. But Dasun Shanaka, the captain, has come in. He'll take the pace off. His type of bowling on this pitch.